Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Well, Siggy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boog. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And starting in this one, Andrew Abbott. And Siggy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez.
No ball, one strike.
First pitch, 7-10.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Abbott with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Friedel right there to make the ground. And a quick out, number 1. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Seeing this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing. But that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And he deals. Right through there for a strike. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's to third. Knocks it down. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Xavier Edwards.
So a man at first. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1. Over to first, safe.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Connor Norby.
And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Norby matched a homer in his last game. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1 hit is all they get, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score.
Down the young and what I owed him, trying to fit into an aura that I molded. Off the mold, break the cycle of who likes you and what you might do if you tried to.
Back here in Cincinnati, getting the nod on the mound, Jansen Junk. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
We go to the bottom of the first. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez on the move. Squeezes it. 1 away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes.
Yeah, he's really slumping at the plate right now. Not only is he having a hard time finding any base hits, he's just not finding a way to get on base either. Sometimes a walk can get you back on track. Less than a .250 on-base percentage over his last 10 games. So that kind of tells me that he's jumpy, he's not recognizing the pitches, and he's out of his plate discipline. I got to think he's looking for ways to try to simplify that approach. And I think if you can just let the ball travel a little bit deeper, make sure you see it, that will help you to put good ABs together. And even if you don't get hits, you'll draw some walks.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Center field. Hill on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, shortstop Ellie.
2 down, bases empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. De La Cruz went deep in his most recent game. Ball 1 there.
That's in.
Two outs, base is empty. Very high with that one. And it's 2-1. There's a strike.
2-2.
Pitch misses there, and the count's full. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now a chance for Austin Hayes. De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Over to first, and he's safe. Sends it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. So one left for Cincinnati. Scoreless after one. And we're back. New inning getting started. And at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. Abbott in his third season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Abbott back to work. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one. In the air, right field, Benson sizes this one up, and there's one away. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
0-1. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's the 0-2. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Batting 7th, first baseman Davison De Los Santos.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Davison De Los Santos. There's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that one is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Not close with that one. It's 2-2. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Count is full.
caught him looking for the K. And the Marlins down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now it's the Reds DH, Gavin Lux. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. Fastball is outside. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Out to center. Hill gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Batting
yes,
7.
and,
Catcher,
you know,
Tyler
whatever.
Stevenson.
Fergalicious.
Tyler Stevenson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And that one fouled off.
No, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Next pitch is outside.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. And that one ripped to left, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Agustin Ramirez. That one ripped, but foul. And it's even up.
Ball. 1-1.
And that's in the dirt.
What?
Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit in the air out to center field. Friedel sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, center fielder Derek Hill.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. First pitch misses.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
The 2-1. Hit! One out, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
There's a high chopper. McLean in plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Miami down in order, and we're still knotted at 0.
It's a brand new day. You can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in the
As we go to the last of the third, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's down and in.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting ninth, third baseman.
Noel Marte will hit next.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that one fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder T.J. Friedl.
T.J. Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Still tied at 0, last of the third. That one missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
No, it's nothing.
Runner on the go. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Booyah! He shoots one out to right. His second homer this series. It's 2-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And the batter now, Matt McClain.
No,
that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. One down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. Chop to third. And that one handled. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie.
Two down, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Hernandez puts it away, and that is that. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer, and it's 2-zip.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out.
Start of the fourth, and now for the Marlins, Luis Vasquez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
0-2 now.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hands.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunting for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Connor Norby.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
And now Connor Norby went down on strikes his first time through.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
In for a strike. 0-1.
Hoog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Edwards, the base runner at first with one out.
One and one.
In the dirt, blocked. This one in the air. Marte settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Hernandez at the plate now. That's ball one. The Fish down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing, called strike. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Line drive. McLean slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Cincinnati, now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
And ball 1. On the ground to the left, Vasquez. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
Next is the designated hitter, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, no appeal. Lined in the left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And now here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. Now time called at the plate. Man at first, 1 away. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
2 on, 1 out. Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. In there at the knees for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering upstairs. There's a strike. Two on, one out. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's two down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So digging in, Will Benson singled and scored his first time. In the air, right side. Sanchez gets under it. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. So they strand a pair. We've played 4. It's the Reds 2 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Abbott back to work. That catches the corner. Paulie goes 6'1", 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. That one is absolutely belted. Banks off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Derek Hill. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Snags it for the second out.
Well, it's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Let's check
Leading
out what's
off
been
for the
happening of
Reds,
late. Really been
baseman,
struggling.
Noelvi Marte.
Off the mark there. Ball one.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 2-1. That's a little bit low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That clips the corner.
We got a full count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jansen Junk won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Here's
Miami,
a new pitcher from the pen,
number
Seth
61.
Martinez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
One down, base is empty. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that skips in the dirt. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now
well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hill hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And now Ellie De La Cruz, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Foul ball. Friedel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just off the inside corner, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Sanchez makes the play, and that will end the inning. Reds leave 1. They're up 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Luis Vasquez.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Ripped to short. Fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1
Now
more
batting,
inning, anything
designated
after
hitter,
that, a hitter or 2 is
Edwards.
bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And there's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, Marte. Over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman Connor Norby.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. And that's a little bit high. And the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Reds 2 and the Marlins nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now for the bottom of the 6th,
Number
and there's a new
51.
pitcher on the mound, Declan Cronin.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes.
off
He's
for the
definitely
Reds,
struggled with free
left
passes this
fielder,
year.
Austin
So now
Hayes.
here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. Has grounded out a couple of times. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Hammered, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now, Gavin Lux. Foul ball there. Close one doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Andrew Nardi, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. You too. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Lux at first, one gone. Grounded to third, could be two. In there safely. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run homer, his 12th of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Will Benson now at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one ripped. Hernandez makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's downstairs. Ball 2.
2-0.
That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning.
This is my day.
Reds get 3 on this long ball. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage. You don't know the half.
We go to the top of the
Leading
7th,
off for
and now
Miami,
Heriberto Hernandez.
Heriberto Hernandez.
There's a strike at the knees. That's out to center field. Friedel in position and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Graham Hawley.
Graham Hawley, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He circles the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
And now the first baseman, Davison de los Santos. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Abbott ready to fire now. He swings and fouls one off. A little bit low.
Nope.
And a count 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
One down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Friedel makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Andrew Abbott gives way, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
So
the
a
Reds.
new arm out of the bullpen for the
Number
Reds,
31.
Brent Suter.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking, and that'll do it. Marlins get one back thanks to this solo homer. It's now 5-1.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight because there's
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andrew Nardi.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. He's already homered here in this one. And that one popped in the air, left field. Hernandez in and to his right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. This one in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Right side. Sanchez gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Marlins 1. We go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Derek Hill. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Suter measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So up next, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That finds the mark on the inside corner. The Reds leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it's fouled away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That one ripped right center field. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin.
Now
And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon, and I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Benson puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Man at second.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
That one ripped left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes in from second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jesus Tinoco.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Austin Hayes.
Left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall, but foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Miami's bullpen with some action. Calvin Fauché getting ready to go. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Full count.
And that is low for ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Encarnacion Strand, batting with one down, takes a strike.
One strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-2.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. And that's down and away.
Count is full.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Lux leads off first with one away. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Marlins 2.
Now pitching for
Back
the Reds.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Emilio Pagan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So digging in, Heriberto Hernandez. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike, 95 of that one. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman, Graham
Now it's
Pauley.
the second baseman, Graham Pauley. In there for strike one. The Fish trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. That one lifted to left. Hayes ranging after it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So it's their last
Davison
chance in this
de
one.
Los Santos.
And at the plate for Miami, Davison de Los Santos.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one fouled off. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. That's the ball game.
Well, Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.